Gems. Well, let's have a look now and see how your person feels about you and about your current situation together. So Gemini, this is the special person that you love or have very strong feelings for. Let's have a look and see what's coming up. How do they feel, Gemini? How do they feel towards Gemini? How do they feel? Okay, this is very powerful, Gems. They also feel very strongly about you. I mean, look at that column here. Underneath was the Two of Cups, which is how you felt. And then on top of that, the Lovers, you have come up as your sign. The Lovers rule Gemini. So this person feels very strongly about you also. The Lovers card can often point to them feeling like you are a twin flame or a soulmate. And again, the position is here. I'm wondering why you're having these blocks. There's something for the both of you right now. Underneath it all, despite the extra cards we're seeing, you are both wanting love. You are both wanting commitment. But it's proving difficult, okay? And they feel this as well. Now, there's an element of stubbornness. The Emperor is Aries, and Aries came up for you. But Aries is often seen as opposition or conflict or control. So it might be someone that feels a little bit controlled in a way. Now, the Emperor is very powerful, very stubborn, and has the power to control things. So what this could be, Gemini, is this person feeling like either they're not in control of the situation or you have been too controlling of the situation, because you're coming up as the King of Swords. He's very good at dictatorship. Now, I feel they want to talk, because the King of Swords shows someone who is willing and open to discuss things. Okay, it's the King of Swords rules over very heavy topics, and the discussion is really the Three of Pentacles. So I feel for those that have someone that has shown that they've been stubborn, Gemini. So if you've got this stubborn person, I feel like the message underneath is indicating that they do have love interest, but they're feeling pressured. The Ten of Wands is here, which is pressure, or it's burdensome energy. It could also feel like in one way they feel self-entitled, but they could also be waiting for you to take initiative, for you to take the first step in communicating, maybe apologizing, maybe addressing certain topics and or issues. They're leaving it with you, Gemini. So I don't know if their stubbornness could play out for quite some time, because you've got high numbers here. But it's not very easy for them, okay? They're doing it tough because there's a heaviness with the Ten of Swords. Don't be fooled by the way they're presenting themselves, because that's not always the truth. They want communication, or you will hear from them fairly soon. Now, the time of Aries and Gemini have come up next to this person. Okay, so that could be significant for this union. Or perhaps if you're dealing with a fellow Gemini or an Aries. That's coming up in the cards here for you. Something about communication. They want more communication, or they want you to open up more, or maybe they feel like they've been doing all the hard work. There could also be someone here that feels, Three of Pentacles, they feel like, or they know you have options, Gemini, and it's intimidating them. So they're in a position where they feel really intimidated. They may or may not disclose that. Time will tell, I think, whether this is something they choose to mention or not. Something that's going on with them here internally. Something that's happening internally here for them, Gemini. But this is about support. A support structure. And you know, the Ten of Wands carries his wands away from the support structure that is the Three of Pentacles. they may be feeling like you are not being as supportive over something. They may feel like you are walking away. Now, for some of you Geminis, you may see them. It's almost like they've done their part and now they're moving away from that, ready for you to do your part. So maybe it's a bit of, again, a bit of a waiting game, waiting for you to come forward in this aspect, in this regard. So, but he's carrying it away. Or someone feels like they're going to take that, I'm sorry to say, but for some of you, it feels like they've done the hard work, or they're no longer, they're moving on. 10 of Wands. Maybe is it linked back to self-entitlement, because the Wands is fire and fire is the Aries, the Emperor. If they're feeling like they're entitled now to sort of kick back and let you do all the work in this relationship. I don't know, Gemini. I feel like there's someone here who wants this. Again, the way they're presenting themselves doesn't add up to what they really want and how they really truly feel and what they saw for the both of you. Because there's just something here that just doesn't add up. It's not making sense. And it's almost like you both, the right-hand side is the future. So it's really bittersweet, Gemini, seeing this, because the both of you want this. The both of you are after this right here. But there seems to be things that you have to go through. There's obstacles, but you can work through them, but massive compromises and sacrifices need to be made. Maybe this person feels like they have to sacrifice or compromise too much to be with you. Maybe they're all doing it. Look at the body language. They're all facing this way, and this is you as the Gemini. Maybe they feel like they're doing all the hard work. That's not the case. Then, they want to either see compromises from you, or they know they have to make some compromises, but maybe they're not ready. The Knight of Pentacles is sort of things being at a standstill, although he can represent quite a intriguing offer towards the lovers. He's at a standstill. So it could be someone that feels a bit tired or fed up with something, that now they're sort of just at a standstill. They're waiting. Maybe they're waiting for you to come the other way. For those of you that haven't been in contact with this person, there may be communication coming up. King of Swords, very chatty, okay, very directional, wants to express what he's thinking and feeling. And then you've got the Lovers as well here. Body language, maybe they're waiting for an opening of some kind. It could also be an unexpected meeting or bumping into each other. Maybe this person is hoping that the two of you see each other once again, that you're able to discuss or talk about this heaviness, talk about the burden, talk about the stubbornness, talk about the issues that you need to sift through. Maybe this is how they're feeling, Gems. They definitely have you on their mind. King of Swords, you're coming up for them. Either maybe a friend has asked. Okay, there might be a friend. Three of Pentacles can represent friendship circles. We see the artisan, we see the monk and the court jester all here. Okay, very unlikely. All different walks of life coming together. And they obviously have something to discuss. So I don't know if this is friends asking this person about you, because it's making them think of you. Okay, they're hearing about you, they're rethinking things, they're reliving it, they're still at a standstill. Maybe they need time, or maybe they're waiting for you to reach out, make the first move, say the apology, inquire, follow up after the date, wherever it is, wherever you're at in your relationships with this person, Gemini. But that could be something that's coming up here. So thank you again for tuning in. Please remember that this is a highly general reading, and of course it's not going to resonate with and for everyone, but nonetheless I do hope there's been something here that's been very guiding.